Well, a very good morning to you and our viewers at home. We're coming from Lilian-Ngoyi and Stuurman Street. Now, the scenes here yesterday were quite different. The roads were blockaded with trucks. The shops that are just nearby here were torched. Perhaps Wayne can just pan and you can see the building that was torched and that was looted yesterday as part of the protest action. As you mentioned there, we know that taxi operators, of course, were protesting because of a colleague of theirs that was killed. So the scenes this morning are quite different. It seems calm has been restored and things are back to normal. Taxis are operating. You can see just behind me, cars are moving. People are going towards their various workplaces or wherever their business may be. We know the latest is that the stakeholders involved in this matter, that is taxi operators, the Tshwane Metro and South African Police Services, met yesterday, and after that meeting they then set up a task team then that is going to quell violence and looting within the city. Of course, we know that a number of stores were trashed and they were looted, and the police initially didn't have enough manpower to stop the violent scenes. Of course, then reinforcements were sent in to assist, and so, but all of that brought the capital city to a standstill for a number of hours. Fire gas had to be fired, stun grenades had to be fired to just disperse the crowds. But it seems that this morning that has all changed and calm has been restored. On our way here, we managed to speak to some taxi driver who indicated that there's also a meeting that is planned at around 9 o'clock between taxi operators to map a way forward. But of course, the key issue here is that the taxi operators seem to have an issue with drug dealers that are operating around the taxi rank. They're saying they do not want that type of activity happening nearby taxi ranks, and they're saying that the police perhaps have not been doing enough to stop the drug dealings. Hence, they felt the need to take up this matter into their own hands. But unfortunately, when they took this matter into their own hands on Tuesday evening, it led to the killing of one taxi driver, which then angered them and then led to the scenes that we saw yesterday. But today, it seems it's all back to normal.
And just finally, Sipho, the building that was torched, was that just a random opportunistic act, or was that building specifically targeted for attack?
Well, the building that was torched, and perhaps we can just pan to it once more again. The building that was being looted, where we saw a number of people running away with television sets and a number of goods from these spaza shops that are in this block that should be in your visuals right now. When we spoke to the police, they said that this is nothing more than opportunistic criminal elements that have taken over a genuine concern by taxi operators. I spoke to the Gauteng Police Commissioner yesterday, Lieutenant General Mawela, who made it very clear that they police feel that the taxi drivers have genuine concerns over these drug matters, and it's only opportunistic criminals that have taken over and looted these shops, and saying that the issue of drugs, it's an issue that needs to be addressed, and that it's not necessarily taxi operators that looted here yesterday. So from the police, we are told that this is opportunistic criminal elements that looted the shops.
Oh, thank you to our reporter Sipho Stuurman.